Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to be trying to create the Boeing 737 MAX 9. Yeah, I know. Pistor, sarcasm. Anyways, we're just gonna have to put, all the jokes aside. So what's different today is that I decided to install a new mod which paints everything, but I decided it's too ugly, so I undo it all of them. Now the next thing I realized is that I have a crisis deciding if the tail is long or short, because if you see this blueprint, it's like between long and small. So I decided to go with the small one since it's just not the normal thing I just use every day in an airplane. Anyways, this looks like today I decided to try to build a tail first, and oh yeah. Next I built the tail, and that's basically it. It's not it for the the whole thing, but like everything for just like the tail. So now I decided to start to work on the wings. Now the first thing I had to decide is it's very cool shark fins, which is very hard to build because it doesn't have the correct wing pots. They're not the correct size, and so I started experimenting, and then it doesn't fit. And then suddenly I got this 200 IQ idea. Why not use the freaking triangle armor? Oh my god, I know. It's 200 IQ. Anyways, we're starting to work out that engine's too big. It's like for the Boeing 777. And so I decided to use this instead. Set for as the engines. Although what's unrealistic is their reverse. Anyways, I'm jumping between engines and flaps, So basically, let's just talk about the Boeing. How about my life, My life been a little bit hard recently. Anyway. Oh yeah, this is the next part I start to have trouble into, and that is the ground clearance. You see these wheels are too freaking big, you can see, so the ground clearance is very high. But now what I'm working on is trying to really center the center, because as you can see, it's so freaking far behind the center of mass, and so I decided to use I decided to use those Nice Air fuselage cabins, and I'll tell you that will be the last mistake I'll ever made in my life. Anyways, there's some kind of luggage area under the fuselage, which I found out might be useful to put the wings, because I tried to really put the wings toward the center of mass until I realized KSP got a physics update, and anything that is clipped into the fuselage won't add up to the rest of the center of lift. So I decided to test it anyway, but I won't be testing anything in a few minutes. There's actually nothing else going on, so it's kind of boring here. So let's do a recap. I added the speed brakes. I rewired the speed brakes and the flaps and the tail to a suspicious action group, and then after that I would do some more fine tuning, and then there comes the first flight. Sorry. Alright, anyways, it's time for the test flight. Now, unfortunately, the center of mass made the Boeing 747 lean backward, but thankfully to the thrust, I can get it back on. Now, time for the flight. Now, since the center of mass is so far behind, it's very, very difficult to take off, and by very difficult, I mean very difficult. So, comes some modifications. Yeah. Yeah, here is my valiant attempt to try and make the center of mass more forward. Now, what I did is by using smaller elevators, so the pitch isn't as far backwards as it will be. I also added some APUs, batteries in plane, and that's it. I'm honestly surprised. Oh, never mind. I still forget to fix the issue about the landing gear center of mass. Yeah, so that's why. I also added extra wing strip. Now by wing strip, I need air brakes or excessive brakes, redundant air brakes. Oh no, my god, what the heck? What is wrong? The windows are backwards and I'm crashing. Oh, what kind of window is this? So much has happened. So I'll give you a recap. First of all, I noticed that the glass windows, the cabin windows, light up so much they basically turn green. And the second is that the cockpit windows, that if you be in the cockpit POV, no, not the cockpit, the cabin POV, everything is just upside down, which means this air is basically bugged. But I'm not gonna let that stop me. For now, I'm going to land in Kola Island. And guess what? In first person. Yes, I am landing in first person again. But it will be a while since we will get there. It's gonna be a little while since I'm slowing down and speed. Oh yeah, also I realized that for some reason one of my landing gears wouldn't deploy, and this is not because of Kerbalism. This is because Kerbal Space Program thought that the landing gear is blocked. The only landing gear managed to deploy because there's the extra speed brake I added. For some reason it allows it to deploy. So here you are. I am with extra modifications and also another speed brake for air deployment, because you cannot change the deploy rate using action groups in Kerbal Space Program. So you cannot have like a 2-in-1 speed brake. You need a 2-in-2. So here we are, fixed center of mass, still bug cabin as you can see. And working landing gears. So here we are. I'm going to be here now. Now I'm speeding this up much more. I'm being honest here. Yeah. Yes. Now back to the first person landing. Now I'm going to first sit back to real time for the first person landing, because so cool. So cool. Oh no 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 no. I am pulling as hard as I can, and that means I'm stalling, which is not a good thing. Alright. Oh, come on. Keep the descent. Keep the descent. Checking. Alright. Alright. Cut throttle. Bam. Ryanair landing. Deploy all flaps. Deploy all flaps. Speed brakes. And deploy first flaps. Brakes on. And there we go. Successful landing, boys. Yeah, successful landing. I don't understand why you're offset. Okay. Anyways, there we have it. We are in the airport right now. And yeah, that's it. Bye bye.